here. The way we're all friends is, well, one of the reasons we're all friends is video games. Like, we enjoy playing video games together. And using a allegory here, Halo Reach, which I think we've all played, Noble Team is the bottom 5 here, because they're all competing for who has the best death. And it is not worth talking about. Closer to the draft, yes, absolutely. This is going to be an interesting race to the bottom. But right now, it's who's going to do the best job of pretending they're not tanking so that Adam Silver won't find them.
But let's be honest, even if they get the number or the lowest odds, doesn't mean you get the best player. So you don't want to be the worst team, because then
you definitely have a better chance if you're in the field, but statistically, but we've seen enough that I believe in NBA conspiracy theories. That's all I'm gonna say.
Frozen envelope.
So, frozen envelope or crooked corner envelope, whatever you want to go with.
I think it was frozen 100%, but
so I generally don't believe in conspiracy theories. I believe in them fully with the NBA, and I think the draft lottery is rigged. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Just kind of surprising that kid from Ohio went to a team in Ohio.
I will say
the draft is rigged. Who's winning Victor sweepstakes right now? Then Ren.
Right now,
it's Rockets.
Well, no. If the draft is rigged,
it's rigged. You should know the result, right? What's the result? Give it to everyone at home. They want to know.
Out of the teams that are actually in the running, because I don't think the Spurs or the Raptors will be there. If the NBA was really rigging it and didn't give a word about it, Lakers, to be real. But I could see the Hornets. I think that a Victor LaMelo pairing would be good for the league. I think that would be an exciting team to watch.
I don't think LaMelo Victor works well together, just to be honest.
I don't think it works well together.
The greatest story in NBA history?
The Spurs.
The Knicks implode and get Victor.
I would love it just because I could imagine NBA Reddit live. Like, it would crash. You know what? Forget the Jazz. That is my new pipe dream, is the Knicks win the lottery.
Are you guys watching this Cavs, Pacers dunk
No, because of Bally Sports.
Bally Sports. I've got it on. I'm just not really paying attention.
I just watched the worst dunks I've ever seen during the, where they bounce off the trampoline and dunk it. Worst thing ever. They missed half of them.
Do not insult Boomer in the Power Pack.
Did you expect anything else in Indiana?
I expected better off of a springboard.
Adam, we went to the park courts in Indiana, and Ren was the most athletic man there.
Well, yeah, it's Indiana.
There you go!
The Indiana's basically Ohio Junior, so...
No.
Are we still recording?
Ohioans would destroy.
I bet you, Angela, if you went to the park, you would be the most athletic guy in Ohio.
No, I can guarantee you that's not the case.
So, okay, while we're on our closing segments here, let's not bore them with Pacers, Cavs, as the Pacers currently lead. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they led in the third quarter last game too, buddy.
Pacers are losing.
Whatever. So, I guess a big question, and I think I know Angelo's answer, so I'm going to ignore Angelo here. With voter fatigue being a thing, Jokic is having a great season.
Stop.
Do you think he three-peats?
Yes.
Austin?
I think it's Luka's year.
I think it's Luka's year too, but...
I can't give it to Luka and them being that low in the playoffs. I'm not going to give them the Russell Westbrook win.
I think people have to get over the fact of good team equals MVP.
You don't have to be.
Luka is clearly making a case for being one of the best players in the NBA.
You have to be a playoff team to win MVP.
Here's the thing is, awards have been ruined lately, and John Morant is responsible for the most horrible, which is most improved player.
Most improved.
If you're a superstar player or a French superstar player, you shouldn't. Like, SGA should not be in the conversation.
But no, he shouldn't, but he's going to be. In fact, I wouldn't even be shocked if he won it.
Say someone like Pascal, though, who has their boom for that season, deserves it.
I
don't think streaky players deserve it either. Because that's not improving. If you're playing good for one season, then you fall hard. You didn't improve. You just got hot.
So
he's just not shown improvement over years.
The problem is that most people come in, and then when they start to be a good scorer, they start getting better defense through at them, and they can't handle that.
Look, I'm just saying, based
that's
on
how you separate the boys from the men.
What most improved quantifies as, it should be Lauri Markkanen's award.
Yes.
It should be. But the 1 and 2 is going to probably be SGA and Tyrese Halliburton. And I don't think it should be.
Tyrese, I could see.
I could see. I don't have as much of a problem with Tyrese, but Tyrese was someone that we all knew was going to be this nice.
Apparently the Kings
had
did.
the potential.
No, the Kings did. The Kings just bet on Fox instead. It was they had a log jam.
They just made the wrong choice.
I don't know if they made the wrong choice. I like Fox.
I think they made a choice.
They made a choice. I don't know. Like, we won't know for probably 10 or so years if it works out.
So, can I have my take on Jokic winning his 3rd in a row MVP?
As long as you say his name right.
It doesn't matter what his name is.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Because he could average 30, 10, and 10. That man is not winning that MVP.
You think voter fatigue is that real?
Yes. Honestly, the way I'm viewing it at this point, I don't think the regular season accolades mean as much anymore.
I generally agree with you that I think voter fatigue is a real thing. But the NBA is trying to grow as a worldwide game. We've seen that for the past few years. I think you would agree with that. If you have the MVP 3 years in a row be a European-born player, and yeah, that could be Luka. Like, I get it. Like, you don't have to make it Jokic. But if Jokic was the three-peat, I think that does a lot for the international game. Do I think that will be it? No. Do I think, as of right now, I would be mad if Jokic won it as if the season ended today? Absolutely not. But
I think the European game has already proven itself if 3 of the top 5 players, in my opinion, are European.
Oh, absolutely.
With Giannis, Luka,
I think
Jokic.
The top 3 players right now are foreigners.
Yeah.
And I think that leads into another interesting discussion. Like, LeBron he's at the end of his career, right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
So, who is the face of the league once LeBron retires?
Giannis.
Here's my problem.
It's not Giannis. It's not Giannis.
Here's my problem with that.
I don't think there's a singular face.
See, I could agree with that, I guess. But LeBron has embraced his role as the face of the league. He's always making appearances during the offseason. He's always talking and being the face. Luka's going home during the summer. Giannis is going home during the summer. They're not... Honest, like, that's the only...
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, depends how much longer Steph sticks around and how he keeps playing at this level.
Yeah, but Steph will be right behind LeBron in terms of retiring.
Yeah, but I think he is right. Steph takes the mantle after LeBron retires.
Yeah, for the brief time he's here, but...
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Embiid.
Donovan, maybe?
No,
No,
he's not. He's good, but he's not, like...
He
He's
can't be
not
the
a
face of
world
the
beater.
league when he's not even a top 3 shooting guard.
Honestly, and here, all right, I'll end this with a hot take. I think for the NBA as a whole, for marketing, for just advertising itself, I think the league is better when you have super teams because you have like the obvious.
Villain.
Yeah, 100%.
You have a villain. I don't disagree with that, but I think that it's better and it's worse.
Because let's be real, the person who should be the villain right now is KD. But it's kind of hard to look at KD as the villain when he's been knocked down so many times in Brooklyn.
Right. And that's like
Yeah.
so those years where we had like the Cavs versus Warriors, just Cavs Warriors, like we knew that was what was happening. That was those were great NBA finals.
Yeah.
But
didn't make
everything
for good
about
season.
that season, everything about that season up until the finals was completely, I don't want to say boring because I do love basketball in its purest form. But it just was, it felt pointless. Like we knew the outcome. Unless there was an injury, you knew these two teams were meeting, and then you were going to get a great finals. You were going to get
But the
amazing.
journey wasn't
Yeah,
there.
it wasn't that great. So I think
Was the
To an
journey out
extent.
there? The Warriors got taken to 7 by the Rockets. The Cavs got taken to
But
7
it
by
still
the
wasn't,
Celtics.
like-
There were
But what happened? What happened in
they
those games?
won because they had
Right.
LeBron and KD and stuff.
Right, so but we knew that was going to happen. Honest to God, again, NBA conspiracy hat going on. The refs made some questionable calls to extend those series. That's all I'm saying.